this over here. Okay, so seatbelts secured.
Canopy locked.
Trim is set.
Elevator trim. Switches set. Radio altimeter. Just try to get it around 1,000, huh? Fuel quantity.
Yep, I struck the tank and we were at about 11.5. That's good. Temperatures are good for takeoff. So we're over 200 on the CHCs, and we're over 100 on the oil. That's good. Fuel valve is on.
Flight control.
Did the run up. And flight controls are free and correct. That's it on the checklist. We got wind that's coming slightly from the right. It's more or less down the runway, but maybe 20 degrees off to the right. So we'll anticipate a little bit of a turbulence bubble coming over those hangars there on our takeoff roll.
Okay.
And if we have any problems, we're taking off and we're going to kind of veer off to this side where those open fields are, and that's where we're going. All right, I don't see anybody coming in on final.
Nope, they're on the right. Except for Walker. He sees us.
Roosterville traffic, Sonic 604, Charlie Mike, departing 18 Roosterville.
Couple of cars, one that way, one that way.
All right, flaps are set, stick back, mixture rich, track and center line, throttle coming up. Airspeed is alive, a little bit of forward pressure. All right, flaps are up.
Traffic, Sonic 115 Delta Mike, 10 to the northwest, inbound to the left downwind 18 will be crossing midfield.
All right, you want to take over?
Yep.
All right, your airplane. I'm just going to work the throttle here, and we're just going to kind of pick up a cruise climb heading out to the east. And while we clear the Bravo, we got to kind of keep it down low, so there's no need to climb super fast until we get out of here. So we're under the 3,000-foot ring. We're just getting ready to cross into the 4,000-foot ring.
Okay. Is that me?
What's that?
Is that me?
Yeah.
It sure don't seem like I'm moving the stick at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sure, yeah, it's quite bumpy.
About traffic, coordinate 92555, upwind 14, will be departing to the southwest, their last call.
Distance, north and northwest.
So we're just passing Midwest National right there.
Midwest National Air Center, automated weather observation, 13590. Zulu, weather, wind, 150 at 8, visibility, 10, clear, below, 12,000, temperature, 26 Celsius, dew point, 21, altimeter, 3001, remark. Density altitude 2,200. Lightning distance north and northwest. Midwest National Air Center, automated weather observation, 140.
Alrighty, so I think we're going to head out to the east, and we'll just kind of use this flat ground, generally heading out that way. We might even fly out over to this airport for Kilo 3, and just gas up there and then come on back. So let's climb up to 4,000, and then we'll do some turns, and get warmed up on that, and then we'll go from there.
All right. I'll get it to about 100 for a little more climb. Is that all right?
Yep.
I can't really keep that ball in the middle there.
No, and it's really sensitive, so don't chase it around.
All right.
Use the ball to double check what you see over the nose.
All right.
You'll find that the Sonics, it needs varying degrees of rudder pressure depending on how fast you're going. So there's something about my airplane where I've got the trim tab on the rudder, trimming it out for general cruise where you don't need a lot of pressure. But if you go faster or slower, it'll change one way or the other. So I've thought that if I were to do it again, it'd be really great if I could crank the whole stabilizer over a little bit and get the stabilizer pointed into the wind, to trim it out, rather than deflecting the rudder. But that's not easy to do after it's all done and flying. So
So this is more of a typical climb out, 300 to 400 foot a minute.
yeah, I'd say that's pretty typical. On a cruise climb setup, 300, 400, 500 maybe. And it'll climb a lot faster if you just climb harder. But this is a very comfortable rate. You can see over the nose, engine is happy because you're getting plenty of cooling air.
Got 4,000. I'll bring the nose down.
All right, I'm going to bring us back to a lower power setting. So you'll feel the elevator or the pitch trim change when I reduce power.
Yep. Need a little bit nose up pitch. Pretty good, I think. It just doesn't seem like that little bit of pitch change made us lose that much altitude.
Yeah.
Is it just my imagination, or?
I'm not sure. It might have happened early on when you leveled off. You might have dropped, 40 or 50, and then we lost a little bit more. But in this airplane, you'll notice that if you're not paying attention, you'll climb or lose 100 or 200 feet pretty quick. And it does that so effortlessly, Once you kind of get a Cessna all trimmed out and it's in cruise, it's pretty stable. It tends to stay where you put it. Sonics, not so much, Small changes, it'll start to wander off pretty good on you. And that's what gives it that sporty, really fun handling. But it's just something you gotta be aware of.
Yeah, at this power setting, you don't get very much climb. Or you want me to turn to 4K3 or not?
No,
Not yet, right?
I think that's the wrong airport. I think I was thinking of this next one up here,
Okay.
K26. So we're just going to keep heading out to the east.
All right, good.
We're generally following the river eastward, so.
Okay.
All right, so when you are established at 4,000 and ready, we'll go ahead and do a 30-degree 360, right or left, and we'll come all the way back around, and we'll do the opposite direction.
All right. If I can ever get us back to 4,000. You see, I didn't bring the nose down that much. might have to settle for 39.50
Yep.
or something. So is that so this setting right here is more like the AeroV? The 2400 on here is more like about 3100 or 3000 on the AeroV?
Yeah, this is kind of like an AeroV at gross weight right now, what we're doing with this power setting.
Okay.
We'll bump it up a little bit to like a solo AeroV, like what you're going to see. That's probably more useful than doing this sort of max performance condition. I'll go to about 25 or 26. That's going to be more typical when you're flying by yourself. We'll just leave it there.
All right. Well, let's do our turns and see if I can hold this.
Okay.
All right. We're going to the right. That's about 30 degrees.
Yep. All right, now see what your nose is. It's above the horizon and it's coming up slightly. So a little too much back pressure. Now it's kind of coming down. So right in there is about where you want to be.
Yeah, the haziness of the horizon doesn't help a whole lot.
Yeah. So right now your nose is above the horizon, so you're climbing a little bit. And there you go. Now you're back down to a kind of a level altitude.
But I definitely climb.
Okay. So again, it's a very visual thing. You're looking at the nose. You know what normal level flight looks like over the nose of your airplane, and you're putting the nose where you need it to maintain level flight. Now you're correct in that when you're turning this way, the sight picture is different. But right now your nose is still a little bit high. So a smidge down right there, that's a good level flight attitude in your 30-degree turn. So what you want to do is you want to train yourself to pick up those small variations in the nose position to tell you what your pitch attitude is doing. So you come back to the altimeter to cross-check, but you're not staring at that. You're not staring at your artificial horizon. You're looking at the nose, and you're just checking with your instrument. The nose is creeping up a little bit. There you go. Okay. All right, let's do another set. So to the right, 30 degree. Now, starting from this position, your nose is quite low right now. So the airplane is going to be descending and accelerating.
Hard to see the horizon there.
Yeah.
But it definitely wasn't where I had the nose. Okay, I'm more climbing on the right turn.
Hang on, we've got a plane kind of coming in over here. Let's change course over to the right just a little bit till he gets past us. That's good. We'll just give him a minute to get on by us. He's close to our altitude and kind of passing in behind us.
Do you see him? Or just on the screen?
No, I don't see him. I saw a flash what might have been him, but I don't know. He's behind us. We're good.
I ain't sure if I saw it jump up a minute ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Clear.
Clear.
You keep an eye out for him. When I get in here, the horizon isn't as clear as it, but I still should be able to work the perspective of the nose.
Right.
That was a little better, right?
Yeah.
This is the side I climb on, so where is he? Let's go.
Yeah, let's change course over towards K-26, and we'll get a few more miles between us. It looks like he's maneuvering also, so we're kind of maneuvering right around each other.
So it just don't seem like we're going 130.
Yeah.
So what's the circle there?
That is the depiction of the glide radius. So you program in your rate of descent and best glide airspeed. And based on where the winds are coming from, it depicts where you can glide to in that circle. The higher you go, the bigger that circle gets, based on your altitude above the ground. And you can see the circle is skewed one way because the wind is blowing from the south. So we can glide much further with the wind than we can into the wind.
Yeah, it doesn't show any glide hardly to the right of us.
Yeah.
Okay, he's off the screen. So I'll take another turn to the Which way did I do last? I don't know.
You
this
went,
is the one I have the hardest time with, so let me do another one there. Is that okay?
Yep. Your nose is low right now. So bring it up a little higher. Still low. There you go, right in there. Now it's creeping up, so we're climbing a bit. And there you go, you're back to level. Now it's a little low again. Right in there, now you're level.
I'm not moving. I'm hardly moving. If I'm moving, the stick is unconscious.
Yep, now it's coming back up again. So it's real small variation. In terms of distance between the glare shield and the horizon, we're talking about like just small amounts. But that's how you're going to get your precision and finesse, is to be able to recognize those changes.
And then come back to level. Right there. Another one.
You know, right now, again, you're real nose high. And that's better.
Yeah, you got a lot more vision of going this direction.
Right.
And I'm sure from that seat it's the opposite.
It is, yep. Your view over either side is going to look significantly different.
So you notice it right away. Me, I'm still, but it's after hours of flying.
Right. But your awareness is already increasing about it, so you know what to look for. Yeah, it's going to take some time before it becomes second nature, but you know what to look for now.
Just bringing it back and holding it level is another little learning thing.
Well, right, because the airplane, after you level off, it's going to accelerate. And as you accelerate, that's going to change your trim a little bit. So, you know, when you're talking about flying steep turns as a maneuver, you add a little bit of power to make up for the extra drag of this steep turn, the lost lift of, you know, being turned over. We haven't been doing that because we've been doing 30-degree turns. But you could do the same thing. You could put in a little bit of power to overcome the drag and then take a little bit of power off when you level off. And you wouldn't have that decelerating in the turn and then re-accelerating coming out of the turn. But since we're not touching the power, we need to anticipate that. I'm going to slow down in the turn. I'm going to speed up in the turn when I level off.
One more time.
Yep. Okay, your nose is high. Getting closer, a little lower. Right there. Now you're in a good level turn.
Hit a wake or something.
Yeah. It's coming down a little bit low.
guess going through the wind direction will affect us a little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even see a horizon this way. I just see.
Yeah.
Consequently, but I felt it.
Uh-huh.
I felt the climb. Why does it climb better in a turn than it does straight?
Well, part of that is just a perception.
Okay. Because I was trying to get a climb out of it a while ago.
Well,
straight ahead.
we were in a pretty low power setting too.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's try a turn to the right. Let's do it a little steeper. Let's go between 30 and 45, somewhere in there. If you
Okay.
can get to 45, that's fine. But roll it into 30 and then ease it on over. And you're going to modulate your back pressure as the turn gets steeper.
All right.
So your nose low right now. Still nose low.
See, Bob?
That's looking pretty good. You're a little bit, yeah, that's good right there. Just hold what you got.
Of course, at a steeper turn, I got to have the nose a little higher.
Right. The nose is coming a little low again, so a little more back pressure.
I don't know where I am as far as I probably went all the way around.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay. And you'll notice 30, 35, it doesn't really change that. 40 starts to feel, you get past, 40 to 45. Now you start to notice that nose dropping. And if you roll it all the way to 60 degrees, you'll really notice the nose dropping. You got to pull 2 Gs to do a level turn at 60 degrees. Significant amount of back pressure. Okay, nose is pretty high right now. Bring it back down on closer to the horizon. There you go. That's looking good. Okay, that was looking pretty good.
I have a death grip on the thing when I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Because just to hold it over, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let me demonstrate a steep turn to the right. So think about it in terms of separate, discrete control inputs. We're going to roll the airplane to the desired bank, and we're going to modulate our back pressure to put the nose where we want it. So if you think of it in separate things, you can start to kind of connect with what you see with what you need to do. So we're rolling in, we're at 30, rolling in a little steeper, we're at 45. Now look at the nose. See, the nose is quite below the horizon, and our altimeter tells us, yep, sure enough, we're descending. So I need some back pressure on the stick to bring that nose back up to the horizon. I'm looking, now I'm close to the horizon. Now I'll hold that. I overshot it just a little bit, we're climbing. So I'll bring it, and I'm just sort of modulating my pressure. And if I overdo it, we watch that nose come up over the horizon. And my altimeter confirms, yep, we're climbing. If I relax it a little bit, and the nose starts to fall, oh, yep, we're descending. So think of it in terms of what do I need to do with back pressure to get that nose onto the horizon where I want it. And when you get it on the horizon, then you can just adjust the pressure to hold it right where you want it. Now, if I hold this back pressure constant, but I change my pitch, watch what happens to the nose.
Yeah, it goes up, huh?
Oh, too much back pressure for that little. Or if I go the other way and I roll it into a steeper bank, now I don't have enough, and the nose immediately starts to drop. So think about in terms of, what do I need to do with the stick to get that nose where I want it? In your mind, if you can connect, where's the nose and what do I need to do with the stick, I think you'll find a little easier time. And it starts to slow down a little bit. You don't have to do something right now to make it work. If I see that we're turning and I say, I think maybe I'm a little nose low. Maybe I ought to do something about that. I probably need some back pressure. Okay, let me put a little bit of back pressure in. Put that nose back on the horizon. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm good now. And then you're doing other things. And then you observe, that nose is back down again. Darn it, I really need some back pressure. Let me put a little more back pressure to put that nose back on the horizon. So think of it in terms of what do I need to do to put that nose where I want it? Okay. All right, your airplane. Now, obviously, I didn't control altitude very well, but I was trying to make a point. Watch the nose, figure out what it is you need to do, and then apply some back pressure to get the nose where you want it.
All right.
Okay, let's try another one. Your choice of direction. See the nose? It's pretty nose high. So you want to move that back down to the horizon. There you go. And then you can fine-tune it once you're there. That's good. That was our Wakely cross back through. Okay, let's try one the other way. So see the nose is pretty low. There you go. So bring that nose back up to the horizon and then fine tune from there. You're still pretty low. You're descending.
definitely a different look on this side.
Right. Absolutely.
There's the sun in my eyes, so we must be around.
Yeah.
Sun off this thing, reflected off of this thing.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we're down to about an hour's worth of gas. I think we're going to head on over into this airport, back over here, K-26. We'll go get some fuel.
I'm looking for it. Oh, here it is. Off our wing, huh?
Alright, I'm going to bring the power back a little bit and just set us up on a gradual descent for, for about 2,000 feet. That'll give us our pattern altitude.
And the runways are?
North-south, 1836. So we will land on 18. Basically aligned with where we're traveling now, so we're going to land that way.
So we'll cross over and come back?
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of enter on an upwind leg on this side of the airport. We'll enter upwind and then turn crosswind and downwind. That'll give us a chance to check the windsock and make sure there's nothing weird going on.
It's a little more this way.
Yeah, I think it's right out over there. I can see a couple of clusters. I think that might be the terminal building over there. Still a little far away to see. We're about 10 miles or 9 miles out.
You did that by that ring?
Well, you see this graduated scale out the front here?
Okay.
That's a 10 mile. You see the 10 FM.
Oh, okay.
And so we were at around the first little tick, around the 9 mile tick. So just quickly looking at it, I said it was 9 miles. But yeah, the first solid ring is 12 miles. The next ring is doubled out, or 24 miles. You gauge distance off those rings also. And that changes depending on how we're zoomed in or out.
But it labels it.
Right. Yeah, I think it's right there at 11 o'clock. There's a brown field with a kind of a green square in the middle. I think that green square is the airfield. There's like 3 little trees off the end over there.
Yeah, I see the 3 trees. I see some buildings.
Yeah.
Set up a 45 for that. There's some wind. And you see, 500 foot a minute, this don't seem 500 foot a minute.
Yeah.
The airplane just feels a different, I guess, the size of it.
Right.
this a paved runway?
Yes. Yeah, I think it's right off our nose, just slightly to the about 11:30.
There's our 2000. Let's see if we can hold that. That'll help. I still don't see the thing.
It's right out in front of us.
Oh, okay. That's why I can't see it, because it's too,
Yep.
we're too close to it, huh?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I want to do this. Right?
Yep.
Okay, I got it now. Finally. I was looking over that way.
Boy, it is a bumpy day down low.
See, this don't seem, seems like we're higher than 1,000 feet above them.
Yeah.
I guess we're 1,200. I guess the runway's smaller. That's what makes it look.
It is a short runway.
You want to make a call, or?
Carrollton traffic, Sonic 604 Charlie Mike. Just west of the airport, crossing midfield, we'll make downwind for 18 Carrollton. Okay. All right, I'll take it from here. All right, beam the numbers, first notch of flaps, put in a little bit of trim. Carrollton traffic, Sonic 604 Charlie Mike, downwind, 18 Carrollton. Take a little longer to get stabilized here with this bumpy conditions. Going to go out just a bit further. Right, rest of my elevator trim. So even with the short flaps, when you put the full flaps down, you're going to start coming down. So notice I had to throw in a little bit of power. I put the flaps on because I wanted to get stabilized early, but I needed a little bit of power to kind of correct my glide slope. Then I'm going to hold 3-point. Oh, that was a little too high. There we go. I forget what the total length of this airport is. I mean, obviously it's got good approaches, which makes it a whole lot easier. But it's a pretty small airport. Got to kind of watch your speed coming in.
You hadn't really been here that long. Flown a lot of these airports, but